Most people who start training at home make the same mistake. They try to do too much, do too many exercises, add too much variety, giving themselves too many things to learn at once. If you've just found this channel, hi, my name's John, and I've been a coach for 26 years. In my last video, I talked about choosing just one piece of equipment to train with, because it reduces decisions and makes training simpler. Today, I want to take that idea one step further. Once you've chosen your equipment, choose just a handful of exercises to do with it. Not forever, just for now. Because one of the fastest ways to become overwhelmed is trying to learn 20 exercises at the same time. You don't need a different exercise for every muscle in your body, and you don't need a huge exercise library. You just need a few time-tested movements that you can practice consistently, such as squats, rows, presses, hinges, and lunges. Whatever suits you and your chosen equipment. You're not looking for the perfect exercises, you're looking to get familiar with a select few. You want to learn them, practice them, and gain confidence with them. Most people think more exercises will produce better results, but there's a hidden problem. When you do lots of exercises, it becomes harder to recognize how you respond to them. Imagine you were trying to help a plant grow. You wouldn't change the soil, the water, the fertilizer, and the amount of sunlight all at the same time. If the plant suddenly started thriving, you wouldn't know why. And if it started struggling, you wouldn't know why either. Training is very similar. If you're constantly changing exercises, adding new movements, and trying different routines every week, it becomes difficult to know what's helping and what's not. With a smaller number of exercises, patterns become easier to spot. You might discover one exercise leaves you unusually sore. You might realize you recover better with 3 days between sessions rather than 2. You might find certain movements feel great while others don't suit your body at all. Those lessons are much easier to learn when there are fewer variables involved. And that's really what the first few weeks of training should be about. Learning. Learning how your body responds, learning what you enjoy, learning what challenges you, and learning what works for you. And I think that's an important point because I'm not suggesting these are the only exercises you'll ever need. Far from it. As you gain confidence, you can add exercises. You can remove exercises. See it as a chance to experiment. You may want to specialize. You can make training as varied as you like. But when you're starting out, simplicity gives you clarity, and clarity builds confidence. So if you've already chosen one piece of equipment, my next piece of advice is simple. Choose a handful of exercises. Stick with them for a few weeks, pay close attention, and observe what happens. Because the goal isn't to find the perfect workout, the goal is to learn what works for you.